Morning YouTubers, it's Tuesday the 25th of April. So today I'm working at my mate Mark's doing some bit of electrical. His mate does the testing afterwards. I'm not an electrician, but it's only some lights and some garage rewiring, and then his Spark is we're gonna do the consumer unit at a later stage, update it all, and then he'll sign it off and do any minor works. So that's that in Oxford. And I've got to do a quote on a 7 square metre patio. So it's a beautiful day, so hopefully we'll have a great day. All right. Okay, so the plan is to do some shelves back at the old garage. So we're going to put 3 layers there, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, full width. So if you remember what I did for Mark the other day, got that bespoke. So we use an OSB 18mm, 3-bit of Studwork, just the basic 38 by 63 is it, mil, or 3x2. Got a bit of 4x2 as well. So we've got OSB 18mm. We've already ripped that down with we ripped that down a while back to 600 because it was 2.4 by 1.2. So that's all. I ripped that down last time I was here. So I've got my chop saw. Just got to get some concrete bolts and some bits and pieces, and we're ready to go. So we need 5 more 3x2s at 2.4, 2,400mm. So that's what it's going to look like. It's a rough plan. So I'm sending Mark off shopping. He's going off shopping. Okay, so drill 2 holes. Okay, 8mm, and then this concrete screw will go in to the said holes. And this is my batten for the shelves. We're having 1, 2, 3, 4. I sent Marky off to get me some cake and some more battens. So you use it's a 15mm bit, goes on your impactor, and that'll screw straight in. I've drilled 25mm hole initially in the wood, just so that the bolt sinks in. You can use a washer, and then I've drilled the width of your concrete bolt is what you drill through the wood, because you want the bolt to pass through. I'll show you in a minute once I've got this drill, first one in, because I've got no elbow because he's gone off to get. So, mark your hole. Got one side done. Back on the spirit, drill your hole. Right. So this concrete bolt's just getting the right drill bit. So I need to drill, next one I need to drill slightly bigger. Never drop the spirit level. Do. So you got 2 bolts, that's all it needs. It's not heavy duty industrial, but I'll check that now with my, if I can get it on. So that's the bit you need on your impact driver. And then the reason you the reason you drill out a 25 and a half, so you can get this in, look, to test it. Okay, I'll show you again on the floor. And just whip that up, look, don't even need a washer. Now we're away. Okay, so that's the first one. We've got another one to go there, another one to go there. So 1 shelf, 2 shelf, 3 shelf, 4. He's very fussy, he wants 4. Do you know what Mark got me round? Mark got me round to do 2 lights this morning and something else, and before I know I'm building him bigger shelves than I built last time. That's how he does it. He's a bugger. 10 mil. Okay, that's now my hole for, let's get some more bolts and I'll show you. Okay, it's more concrete screws, so it's the same size, that's even bigger, isn't it? God. Right, so concrete bolt. So you've done that hole first of all, because the spade bit has to bite on that, so you do that bit first. Now we need to drill this out so it doesn't bite into the wood, which it slightly did a minute ago. So I'll use my, I think it's 10 mil. So next we drill, remove the spade bit. Remember, right, twist it this way, and it'll come out. You don't have to mess about burning your hand. I've been doing it for years. Right. Ooh, so make sure drill it, bring it up to it bites, turn it back. That is tight, all right? So we'll drill the 2 holes now all the way through. Rest it on another piece of wood. And then just 2 marks to do. So drill bit. Okay, get it on the lines. Okay, mark it. This is the bit you don't want to move. You have to walk the plank, and it's moved. You bugger. This is what happens when you ain't got a mate with you. I ain't got any mates anyway. Need my laser level in. Oh, I'm gonna get my laser level in a minute. Oh. Right, it's because the wood's got a bit of bend in it. There you go. 2 holes. Oh, he's got me another cut. I only wanted 1. I'll have 2 bits of cake, Mark. There you go, look. That's £100 off the invoice. So it's a beautiful day, I'm outside, so I'm ripping the OSB. We'd already ripped it to 600 width by 2.4 with I use my battery powered Mitre circular saw. It's a track saw circular saw, it's brilliant. What I do is build the frame and then draw around the OSB and then just cut that to the size. I've done them as 300 width anyway, so you just don't waste any material. This OSB came in 1.2 width by 2.4. We ripped it to 600 because we had some shelves at 600, and then we made these shelves at 300. So you always plan what materials you got, and then do the calculation that way. So if we'd done shelves at say 250, you'd be wasting 50 mil of OSB. So try and work around what materials and what size you've already got in sheet material and battens. Like we did this at 2.4 meters in length, the shelves, because that's what we had. You can get Studwork, 4x2. You can get it in 2.4, 3, or even 5 meter lengths, I think. But generally, I get it in 3 because I get it in the old traffic long wheelbase van. Right, so that's one of the legs. So you screw another bit of 4x2, 3x2 onto there, which helps support the weight. Okay, so it's now screwed in down through there and through there, and then the other 3 will keep it strong. So I'm just putting the other bit on now. So you draw the line, okay, level it on the spirit. So we know that my bit of 3x2 has to go there, and that will be a perfect level shelf. It's a beautiful great song for my day. Memories, disco times in the 80s. Right, that's me, that's done. Right. So sorry about the dancing. That is my favourite song from 100 years ago in the 80s. Anyway, using my Pica Hoover look to reduce the dust in the customer's garage. I'm cutting the 4x2s, or I think they're 3x2s, or I think we had 6x2s, and I chopped some down, ripped them down to 3x2s. That's a beautiful thing with this battery-powered Pica track saw. I'll do a review on them soon, but highly recommend for stuff like that. You can just, if you run out of certain sizes of wood, stud work, you can adjust it. So I'm cutting it down. I'm making the frame, if you look, for each shaft. Now, we got the 5 spars stud work on the wall at 2.4 meters. I'm now creating the width he wanted. The customer marked wanted 300mm wide, and we're doing it 2.4 meter long. This saves you wasting any. We wasted hardly any stud work, because the original OSB came 18mm, came in 2.4 by 1.2 wide. We used 600 of it on the bigger shelves at the back, and then I've ripped this down to 300, so we wasted nothing, anything. There's no waste, which is fantastic. So always try and build your shelves around the material, the sheet material, and the stud work that you've already bought. So I do this, then I put the OSB over the top, I square it off, screw it down with 30mm external grade screws, and Bob's your uncle, it's ready to slot in. And then you just level the shelf at the front with another piece of 4x2, 3x2, whatever you got, and cut a piece of stud work out. You'll see the picture in a minute, and just adjust it and plumb it up. It's the quickest way of doing shelves in situ. Frame going now, so clamped. I'll screw the frame, and then put the OSB on the floor and draw around the frame so you get it perfect, and then that'll just slot in on this now, because we kept it all square. So that one will go in, twist, that one will go in, twist, because you've got the space, because we've done 35-40 centimetres apart. And here's my tea. Here's my customer.
I'm spoiling him too much. Don't shut it off. So, look, I'm spoiling him.
That's alright.
He's putting on weight here.
So as you can see, it's a simple way of building shelves. You got the 5 spars at the back, the front spar which you attach your 3x2s on to get the shelf height, the framed all round so it's reinforced, and the OSB keeps it square and gives it its strength. So I hope you like my video. I'll put links to all the stuff I used, all the materials, the tools I used in my Amazon shop. You can buy them elsewhere, but it's convenient if you need to do that. I hope you like the video. Please like, subscribe, comment. And this is not Tommy Cooper, this is my lampshade. It's just strange how it just, where I sit comfortably on my sofa, this is where it looks like I've got a funny hat on, but I haven't. Anyway, thank you very much.